And welcome back. Man, I am super excited to test something out that I've been wanting to test out. Now, if you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys do consider subscribing. I always try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. I have a capture card here that I wanted to review, and I wanted to show you guys exactly how this stuff works. So this is, I can't even pronounce it, Kuaimi? This is a capture card, and a lot of people always ask me, like, what is a capture card? What are you talking about with this capture card? What is this? So a capture card, typically you can get your Fire Stick, which I have here. See if you guys can see it right there, but here is my Fire Stick right there, and I have it connected to an HDMI switcher, and that way I can connect multiple things into one device. Now, most of us have normally an HDMI in, and that's it. The new FireCube has an HDMI in and out, and people are not really familiar how that works. So I've been using this capture card just because it's been so reliable for me for years. And I mean years and years and years and years. I'm going to plug this in right now to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, now I just plugged this guy in. Here it is right there. With the camera right there. So I'm all plugged in. And I was saying it's good to have these switchers just because you could do so much with it. Now, this new one also has an HDMI in and HDMI out. Now, this one's been so reliable for me just because I've been able to review so many products off of this one. Now, I'm going to show you guys here. This is my capture card. I have a link here where, I have it set up on my computer where I could just switch from my regular screen over to this, so I have the Fire Stick working. Now, it's really important to get the right capture card that works best for your computer. This one that I have is the AGP Tech. It's a 3.0 1080p 60 frames per second capture card. Works great. You can see how clean it looks and clear everything. If I come here, I go to display and sounds, I go to display, video resolution, it just says auto. The highest I can get is 1080p. That's it. Right here where it says auto, normally if it's something in higher, really good resolution, it'll tell me everything that I want, and it says match original frame rate, color depth, etc., etc., etc. Everything is always there. Now, what happens if I disconnect this guy and put something that's a little bit more beefier? Now, this one that I am reviewing on, and the reason I'm comparing it from the old one to the new one is because I want to show you guys here, when you get something a little bit more premium, you get more premium. The old one is a standard USB 3.0, where the new one, it's going to be also 3.0 that goes to the computer, but the other one is going to be USB-C. So let's go ahead and connect the other one over. Okay, so I just got the other capture card connected, which is right there. You can kind of see it glowing right there, which is nice. Cool. So here we go. If you guys can't tell a difference, there's a major difference already. So we're going to come here to sound, display and sounds. You want to come over here to display, and you can see video resolution, auto, up to 4K Ultra HD already automatically. It's saying what it's pulling up to, and you see all the different options here. So when you get a good capture card that does what it's supposed to, that's what you get. So when you got your match original frame rate, so when matching original frame rate is on, supported apps will use the native content frame rate during video playback. Video resolution must be set to auto. So just keep that in mind. You could turn this off too if you don't want. So yeah, I'll just leave it to there. Color depth, it normally says choose the color depth for your Fire Stick. It says 8-bit. And it says if your screen doesn't support 12 or 8 or whatever. So I just leave it to 8. It looks fine. It's fine. Color format, auto, calibrate, leave it as is, always HDR. I have the game mode off because I normally don't put any games within this device itself. But yeah, as far as this goes though, it's great. I know with apps like YouTube, it's going to pull out, it's going to give you all the resolutions like that it's available on YouTube, but it doesn't mean that it's going to give you that 4K. So yeah, if you guys can't see a difference, there's a big difference. And here we are, and here you go. Day so whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Now the biggest thing for me is reason why I haven't moved or upgraded from my old capture card, which was a great capture card, 1080p, 60 frames per second, had no issues whatsoever. Reason why I've hesitated to upgrade to the 4K ones is because I haven't found a good one. I haven't found a good one that the 4K matters. Now, I do have a extra wide screen on this TV right here, on this monitor, and I got two 19.5s. Normally with 4K, you want something 4K once you start hitting 60, 65-inch screens or bigger, because the bigger the screen, you're going to want that very high quality. Anything below that, you might see a more vibrant color. You might see a little bit more vivid. It might be a little bit cleaner, but you won't really appreciate the 4K content unless you have a 65 or bigger. So for me, it didn't make sense to get something like a 4K TV unless for reviews, I could actually confirm if the device is a 4K device. Now, as you can see, this one from my old HDR, or my old video capture card was definitely only pulling 1080p, and I switched over to this one and my device is now saying, cool, 4K is here, it's available and it's pulling the power, you're good to go. So it would be really nice for future videos now that I found a good capture card that I'm happy with, that I could see if it is pulling the 4K content, because AIDA64 does a really good job. So yeah, hope you guys appreciate today's episode. Try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. You guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.